It's Tuesday, y'all. 2:30 sharp. Grab your drink, log on. It's real estate happy hour.
It's Tuesday, y'all. It's that time again. 2:30 sharp. Grab your drink, tell a friend. Facebook and YouTube, we going live. Talking real estate, life, and the culture that vibes. Real estate happy hour. We keep it fresh, but we going nationwide. Industry news with a twist of fun. Host, guests, and you, yeah, everyone. Pull up a seat, let's talk and drive. It's real estate happy hour.
Every Tuesday, 2:30 p.m. Don't miss it. Real estate happy hour.
Oh, snap. That's right. That's right. We are back live for another Real Estate Happy Hour live podcast show brought to you by the Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. All right, guys. Look, we do this every Tuesday at 2:30. You see, I got my crew co-hosts in the back. We're going to get the show started here in just a little bit. But before we get started, I just want to remind you guys that we are streaming live to the Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm business Facebook page and YouTube channel. For those that are checking us out live, we invite you to place your comments and questions in the chat and possibly come up on the camera if you're not scared, okay? Go ahead and take part in the show with us. Now that I've explained all of that, guys, I just want to let you guys know what the show is about. Just a group of real estate professionals coming together, just having a good time, taking a break out of their day to talk about a little bit of everything and a little bit of nothing. So we tap on some trending topics, real estate advice to our consumers out there, and some tips for our real estate agents or those who are looking to step into the industry. But you know how we started off. We start with our trending topics, and I want you guys to say what's up to the people, man. What's going on?
What it do, people?
Hello.
What's going on, man? What's going on in the world? What's up, y'all?
Man. The government still shut down?
Man, look, that's the topic of the day. Yep. It's still shut down. We're going to tap into that.
How a whole country shut down?
Look.
It happens every day.
Oh, but look, that's the topic. So let me not get into that. All right, what else trended? Hey, man, you see how that boy tried to take Jimmy Kimmel off?
Talk to me about that, because I heard about it, and then I seen him have a show with, like, what's that lady? Who's
Who?
She's the rep. Who? She's the rep for somewhere down here, there in Texas.
State representative.
She got a mouth on her.
Jasmine Crockett. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
He had Jasmine Crockett on the show.
No, I'm thinking they're supposed to have a show together. If I'm not mistaken, like they're about to start one, right?
Her and him and Jimmy Kimmel. Her and Jimmy Kimmel.
Look this up. Well, y'all go ahead. Talk to me about this, because I did hear some stuff.
Okay. Now Margaret say that's old news, but Jess, like we bringing Jess up on, we bringing Jess up to speed.
I thought we talked about this on the last show.
Slightly.
We ain't met.
Exactly.
Nah, we was talking about something else. Anyway, you remember Trump canceled that boy, but this was before he got back. Like I guess we talked about it before he got allowed to get back on. I feel like that.
Okay.
I feel like maybe we did talk about it when it first happened, when Trump was canceling that book, but I don't think we talked about it since he was able to get back on the air.
Well, he was right back the next day.
Disney did the right thing.
Their money was being in jeopardy.
So did y'all look at? All right, so when he came back on the air, did y'all look at his monologue? Supposedly that monologue was the highest rated monologue ever.
I didn't listen to the whole thing.
I did, because I'm messy.
Jimmy come on too late for me.
So
he what?
He come on.
Jimmy come on too late.
We come on too late.
Yeah.
Well, look. I looked at it. I didn't look at it on the show. I looked at it on YouTube. Because they come on YouTube the next day, actually. Like the next day, I looked at it on YouTube. But man, during his monologue, that boy started crying.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. But here's the thing, though, right? So the day before him coming back on to do his monologue, Charlie Kirk's wife had forgiven the shooter. Right. So she had went up, and then right after she forgave the shooter, then Trump comes behind her to talk about how he hate the person that did it. Like he started talking hate. So she's talking about, I forgive him, love, blah, blah, blah. And then he come right behind her and start talking about him being divisive again. Wow. So when Kimmel did his monologue, he's like, look, my intent was not to talk bad about, my comment was not to justify him getting killed and all that other stuff. Like, that wasn't my comment. So then he started talking about his faith. It's like, because I'm a Christian. I don't know about your faith, but I'm a Christian. And what really touched me was when his wife forgiving the shooter, like, and then he started crying, because it's like, because that's really what should matter and what we should get out of all of this, love and forgiveness and bringing the country together and that kind of stuff. So he spent it. So he ain't even really, so he just kind of cracked jokes with Trump. He was like, yeah, you see how Trump tried to cancel me, and all he did was give me more ratings, and and kind of did some other stuff. But when y'all get the chance, like, go back and look at it, because what he was talking about, I like the way he handled it and how he addressed it. Like, it wasn't like, yeah, he took an opportunity to kind of like throw slugs a little bit, but the bulk of it was really about, this is really was my intent. I apologize if it didn't come out that way, but this is really about. Like, he was able to really be transparent and authentic about himself, and not necessarily taking it as an opportunity to say, well, I told you so, I win, you lose, none of that stuff.
Well, good for him. I mean, he got back on. I don't watch him, but yeah. So I guess there's a lot of people that do it. He made the news.
Yeah, it's all a distraction.
Yeah, I believe that.
What are we being distracted from, Margaret?
The Epstein files.
Right. It's
From
all
what?
a distraction.
From what?
From the Epstein files.
Oh, that boy don't want to release those.
It's all a distraction.
Yeah, because then it'll come out that he was the grand orchestrator of it all. Like,
you think he was the grand orchestrator? Say?
The ringleader.
And I'm sure there was a lot of other people too that probably don't write their names out.
Like mastermind, like planted the seed and made everybody else do what he wanted to do.
You think he was the puppet
I
master?
don't think he's that smart.
I think y'all be underestimating Trump. He come off as not so bright, but he knows how to manipulate and get things
Trump is
going.
very intelligent. Why do y'all think Trump not smart? Like, I don't understand that. Why do y'all think Trump not smart?
I guess he don't present well in public.
The way he acts, the way he talks.
The executive orders,
All that he don't.
the ABCD.
He doesn't know his history, or he appears not to know history.
This man became president twice.
As a felon, yeah.
As a felon. And y'all don't think, come on, Margaret.
No, I don't think that has anything to do with smarts. I think it's your connections, your people. I'm not saying that he's dumb, or in the sense that he ain't had some successes in business.
Let me tell you, that man wants y'all to think he's not smart. Like, he's letting y'all think that. Like, it's not even possible. Listen, it's not even possible. Listen, the Trump family has made over $4 billion since he's been president. Like, the family.
But how? Oh, the family. He can't make money.
Right. The Trump family.
It's supposed to be clauses against your family.
The Trump family
while you were in
has made over $4 billion since he's become president. And a person that is not intelligent, I promise you, does not have the capacity to navigate the system to that extent. I promise you.
But he's not doing the navigating. He has the right people in place.
Come on, Mike. Are you just trying to be contrary today?
I'm not being contrary.
You know how those people can make it.
Yeah, I'm saying, look, I don't know about that. I feel like he set up, he has some money, he know the right people. I think there's a lot of dumb, smart, rich people out here. They know how to, like you said, navigate the system. They know who to pay, they know who to do the job for them. You can just it's just like a boss.
Yeah.
You might not know it, but you paying somebody who does it.
Step one, throw a party. An incriminating party.
But isn't that
invite everybody to the party?
No, that's not
but you got okay. So how do y'all define intelligence then?
Okay, so there are a lot of different kinds of intelligence. He don't have the majority of those.
So what are they? What are other levels of intelligence?
There's emotional intelligence.
Okay.
There's
how do we define it?
When you know how to read a room, he don't know how to read a room.
According,
like you just said, when he came right back behind Charlie Kirk's wife and said, "Well, I hate my enemies." Yeah. Like, dude, this ain't the time for that.
Okay, in some people's opinions.
Okay, so everybody around here is stupid because it's all a matter of opinion.
Well, we talk about the 1%, right? So if you talk about the 1%, then that means 99% of everybody else do it this way, right? So he is contrary to the bulk of everybody if he's considered the top 1%, right?
You consider him
Right?
the top 1%?
You don't feel like Trump is one of the 1% and is in that? You don't feel like that? Interesting. Okay.
Man,
Shay, why you frowning like that?
I think he is in the top 1%.
He faking. Now it's other people who in the 1% have him as the figurehead. Like Trump ain't got no money, but it don't matter. We gonna prop you up, dude.
I mean, but all successful business owners are technically broke. Like their businesses and their assets is what make them rich. Right?
And just like the dollar, their reputation.
Y'all seen his coin? Y'all seen his dollar coin?
And that's supposed to be illegal to have a sitting president or a sitting leader on money.
Says who?
Well, not illegal, but unheard of.
A lot of stuff he's doing unheard of. But is it illegal?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that particular
it's a thin line. It's a very, 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 very thin line.
He has the people on his side.
But this is what y'all got to understand about the legal system. First of all, this is what you got to learn about laws, right? Mm-hmm. There's this layer of interpretation that we forget, right? So laws are interpreted. And who interprets laws?
People.
The courts. No. People do not interpret laws.
The people at the court.
Judges incorporate laws.
However corrupt they may be.
That's my point. So my point is, don't get caught up on that's illegal, that's not illegal. Says who? Who going to determine it? Ultimately, whoever interprets the law, if it gets to that court, and that's the judges. And
he has them all in their pocket, though.
Right, because he appointed them. He was the president, so he don't want to put the judges there. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
so that's a smart move for him.
Listen,
he's smart for himself.
I'm not rocking for him and what he's about and what he's doing. But what I'm saying is that don't be blind and think that this man is not smart. The man is smart because the moment that we keep talking about distractions and the moment that you say, he's not smart, he don't know what he's doing, then you're gonna stop paying attention, which is what he wants you to do. He wants you to think he's dumb, so you're not really paying attention to the moves he's making. The man making moves.
Oh, that don't mean I'm
for
not
himself.
To the move.
For
himself and the power of Trump.
Absolutely. So pay attention. But again, it still just ain't him. There's other ones that's in there just making moves. They making moves.
For sure.
So man, go ahead.
This political game, this thing that's going on is wild. We could go on for days. Chaos.
And it can be very frustrating. I don't like it.
I'm not frustrated. I'm not frustrated about it. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I don't have to agree with what you believe. Like, that's the issue that I have with the country right now. Is that we can't get along. Like, that's my problem. Right? Like, we can only get along with people that believe what we believe. And where did that come from? Like, how did that happen? To where for me to be cool with you, I gotta agree with what you agree with. Like, and if I don't agree with what you agree with, then I'm an enemy. Like, how did that happen? You know what I'm saying? And we're continuing to perpetuate that.
Yeah.
And it's coming from different places. So it ain't just the conservatives, bro. Like the liberals doing it too. Like both sides is doing this. Like, they're feeding into this divisiveness. And that's what I have a problem with right now. Yeah. All of the rhetoric coming from everywhere. Like, it all needs to stop. And we got to get back on the same page as Americans. Bro, like,
what's going to happen?
It has to happen. Like, somebody got to stop it.
There's no way.
We the people got to stop it.
It's never going to happen.
We the people not going to stop it because the majority of we the people is either scared, don't want to say nothing, or it's not enough for the right people saying the right stuff.
Well, what I can definitely say about Charlie Kirk is, may he rest in peace. Number one, morally, he did his job as a father and a husband, because for his wife to forgive the person that took his life then whatever was going on in his household, right, was above board. Number one. Number two, I give him love because he had conversations with people that he knew vehemently didn't agree with what he was talking about. And that's what's going on in our society. People aren't courageous enough to have conversations with people.
Yeah.
Look them in the eye, face to face. All right, tell me what you agree with. I'm gonna tell you what I agree with, and we're gonna converse about it. It's not enough of that happening.
Definitely, I definitely agree with that because people need to have conversations. Bottom line, because if you don't even have the conversation, I don't know where you stand. You don't know where I stand. I don't have to agree with you. You don't have to agree with me. But
Right.
Isn't it all about free speech?
Debate.
Yeah, debate. I mean, debate. Talk about it, get over it, move on, whatever.
Not anymore.
Well, I know it's not anymore, and that's what Michael is saying.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to talk about it.
So then you end up. So guess what you end up with? Which is gonna pull us into topic, Jess. You end up with the government shutdown.
Yeah, because they ain't talking about
Because
nothing.
y'all won't talk. We talking about the richest nation in the world can't operate because y'all won't sit down and have conversations. That's crazy.
You say that if both sides are coming from a logical place and they're not having their own agendas. So one side says my agenda is more important than yours, and I don't even need to speak with you because my agenda is what's going to get pushed anyway.
Right. And
so
the government closed.
shut it down.
Shut it down. And who's impacted? Because you know who not impacted? And this is something else that I don't know if Jimmy said it, somebody said it. The lawmakers still gonna get their salary.
Yeah, they are.
Now, the postal workers ain't gonna get paid.
Because they're not
the army still has to perform according to the Constitution. The army still has to perform, but they're not gonna get paid.
Getting paid. Like I don't think the National Guard is getting paid either.
Right.
To give their lives.
But the ones that don't want to talk to each other still gonna get a check. I bet it'd be different if they don't give a lot of money no way, so it probably wouldn't be an issue. But that's my point. So, and that ain't Trump, right? People are like, oh, that's Trump. That ain't Trump. The fact that the national government is shut down right now ain't Trump.
Yeah, it is.
It is not Trump.
Yeah.
The
president don't have the power to approve the budget.
But those people that do have the power to approve the budget, they licking Trump's boots.
Nah, it ain't. No.
Okay,
them people that are responsible for the budget, for the national government being shut down right now, those people that are responsible went through the political process of this country and they were elected to represent the constituents, right? So that ain't Trump. That's them. That's that senator. That's that representative. That's that person. It is not Trump. So these people need to be held accountable to their own positions in the government.
You know what, though? You were saying that no one sits and talks.
Right.
I think a part of that is because, there was like rules where there's certain places where you don't talk about certain things.
Okay.
Like you don't talk about money and you don't talk about politics because it's very divisive. So I think if you go back, sweep that shit under the rug and you won't be divided.
But listen. That's okay. You're talking about decorum, right? All right.
Okay.
But listen, I'm talking about the government. Like that's what we should be. That's what they should be talking about. Like they should be talking about the political landscape.
Well, with that being the case, you have to know that sometimes there will be no solution.
Well, this is what I would hope. What I would hope with my government is that they both should get on the same page that it's not a good idea for the government to be closed.
Exactly. And we've been through this before.
Well, it's not that they're not on that page. They're both sides are trying to leverage it to get what they want. Like they're trying to leverage the government being shut down as a way to, like to your point earlier, to push their agenda forward, which is not right. Like our leaders should not do that because the people are the ones that are at jeopardy, and y'all are playing these games with one another. Yeah. And y'all are not being impacted by this. That's not right. Like,
right.
Well, we're just pawns.
Yes, that's what's happening right now. That's why the government is shut down right now because they're using, and it ain't a black or white thing.
Yeah, didn't that happen forever? Like all societies.
That the citizens was used as pawns?
Yes.
Well, yeah, it had, and guess what? A lot of those, many, many of those societies they fail. So it should be at some point there needs to be a wake-up call, because we celebrating 1776 as a nation. So we're 200, and next year it'll be 250 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So next year will be 250 years of the United States of America. And you look at your history and you look at the Roman Empire, this was about the time that everything was crumbling.
And so, you know what, that's where individuals need to figure out what they need to do for themselves, for their families, for their businesses, because you already know you can't be dependent on the government.
Yes.
Because they definitely trying to get rid of everything.
Yes.
So people need to figure out what's their next step.
Yep, definitely that. Look, I'm even looking at the other countries, but I don't know.
Everybody's looking at the other countries. I had quite a few people recently saying, "Oh, I'm moving here," or I already went there. I'm like,
I've been looking tough and heavy. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I was talking to Keisha. She was like, "Man, but it sucks." It's like, I don't want them trying to kick me out of my own place or where I feel, at home, like just because of all the chaos and stupid stuff that's going on.
Home is wherever you make it. So look, decide where you want to go and just go.
Look, Thailand, here I come.
Also, it's always darkest before the dawn too. So it's just like, okay, have at it.
Because at dawn, it's a new day.
Yeah, just let them have at it.
Yeah,
we shall see, man. How do y'all think this whole government shutdown is going to affect real estate? I was looking at how I got an email about flood insurance and how.
So I don't. Okay, so to be honest with you, I don't because like for instance, I said, okay, so the lawmakers still gonna get paid, but the army's not gonna get paid. The service members are not gonna get paid. So like, I don't understand what can continue and what cannot continue until the budget is approved. Like, I don't know.
Well, I know things will slow down, like the air traffic control people.
But it's slowing down because they can't hire any new ones, right?
It's slowing down because I think they're like gonna leave, right?
Yeah, or they just can't work certain hours. Like they gotta go. So it's like
they can't work no more.
The air traffic control people, I think it's a high stress position.
Yeah.
So I think their hours of working is very regimented.
But how does
so you don't have enough of them. I think that's a part like the TSA, all of that is kind of connected.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so TSA workers, right? So are they getting paid?
No.
I don't think they're getting paid.
The air traffic control is not getting paid. So this happened last time. This is the reason why they leveraged that. The air traffic control leveraged that to get the government, back going the last time that it shut down. So in this case, like they're doing it again, but kind of sooner. It's like, hey, look, we're not going to be operating if things are going to slow down and things like people are going to walk off and leave because they're not getting paid.
So everybody going on strike.
The Capitol, people that work in the Capitol, they're not getting paid. So I heard it was a field trip to one of the Capitol buildings. Wasn't nobody there to do nothing.
No tour guides.
But AOC was there, so she took them around.
Well, she's still getting paid, so she need to.
Yeah, that's something she could do. So like the janitorial staff, so those people,
who cleaning
they're
the
not
White House?
getting paid.
Nobody.
I mean, would you stay? I'm trying to say, I don't know. I need a heavy incentive.
Yeah,
I need to be getting double, triple when I get back, and y'all get back going or something.
Yeah.
Usually they would get back pay once everything starts up again.
I don't need back pay. I need back, sideways, front.
So Trump
is
putting forward that he doesn't think they should get back pay.
Yeah, but he can think that all day. Like it doesn't matter his opinion.
But he could. He could.
No, a law would have to change. Like that's all. It's already a law that dictates the process for if you have a governmental shutdown and how compensation is going to be handled. Yeah. Like for that to change, it would have to be a whole bill would have to be passed. So he can say whatever he wants to say.
Veto something.
No, the law is already in place. It's already in place. He can't do nothing. He can't do nothing. So once the law goes back once they figure it out and they get the government back open, then these people, if it's a law, these people are gonna get their back pay, and none of that's gonna change. So a lot of the stuff that Trump is throwing out there, people, you gotta do your research, man. Like some of this stuff, he can't do that stuff. Like y'all gotta stop tripping on that.
He's sending the National Guard to other cities. He's not supposed to be able to do that.
No, he can do that to in Washington D.C. That is a power of the president. Like
in California,
he can't do that.
Chicago.
Well, they going.
No, he talked to the governor, and the governor was like, "Bro, why is you sending National Guard here? Like, what is you doing?"
You talking about like in Chicago,
Oregon,
or
in Portland and in Chicago?
Yeah, they there.
Right, but they only so the National Guard can come into the state, but they still have to subscribe to what the governors allows them to do. Like they don't come into the state and have free
write up some type of deal, saying what they can and can't do now after the fact.
Yeah, they can come into the state, but they still there's protocol, and so they still have to adhere to the governor of that state. Like they don't have free reign over the state.
You're right, man. We got to do our research. A lot of stuff, I don't really know myself. I hated this type of thing in school, but it feels like I'm being forced to kind of gain some type of understanding to be current on what's happening, being that I'm here in this world. But yeah,
you gotta be a little current. The great thing, not the great thing. We don't have to deal with any of that down here in Texas because we're a conservative state. So he's not bothering us. He's only bothering liberal states.
Oh, I heard some people say we're coming down here. They were on the list of the 19 states.
If anything, they coming down here to do something with the border, but it's not like in California. He's coming there against the wishes of the governors, and same thing with Chicago.
And they're sending our National Guards there.
Yeah, Texas.
Right.
Yeah.
But the governor understands that the governor of Texas is locking step with the president.
Lock and wheel.
Along with our state Senator Cornyn and Senator what's his name? What's the other one? He called him a liar. Lying Ted Cruz.
Yeah, Senator Cancun.
Senator Cancun.
He's been there forever. Somebody needs to get him out because I don't think.
I seen a Senator Cornyn. Now, if you look at Senator Cornyn's, he's running ads now, and his ads are Senator Cornyn here to deliver the agenda of Trump. Like Trump is every other word that's coming out his mouth in his political ad.
It's real out here, man.
That means danger.
It don't mean danger. No, it don't mean danger. It just means he knows the audience he's speaking to. Like they still feel like what's going to get them reelected or what's going to give them favor is the Trump audience. So he's doubling down on, hey, even with Trump doing all of this stuff, he's still very popular. So I'm going to ride that wave. So
and unfortunately, my district still doesn't have a representative. So I'm wondering if I'm paying taxes and I'm not being represented.
Who's your representative? Who was your representative?
18.
I thought her daughter was.
No, they not.
Filled the seat.
You're supposed to have a special election to get somebody in that. That's only for a certain amount of time.
You in District 18?
Yeah, we don't have no representation.
No, I've been to a few of those events. I can't think.
The election is in November. No, is it November this year or next year?
But we have to go all that way without nobody to speak on our behalf.
We got people fighting for y'all. I've been to a few.
I think they say they fight.
We just don't have anybody in office. Maybe.
Who's responsible for doing the special election?
The governor. That's just like the lady who just won her seat. I believe it was in Arizona, and the Speaker of the House won't swan. Yeah, so you're like, okay,
that's crazy.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like you're not supposed to be able to do that, but they doing it.
Who said you're not supposed to be able to do it?
You're not. The governor of your state's supposed to be appointing people to represent the different districts.
It says he has the right. So he has the right. And if in these instances, he's not choosing to exercise his right, that's what's happening. Like he's just not choosing to exercise his right. And what you going to do about it?
Yeah.
No.
That's the part. So I think you have to work on different facets. So and I've been looking at the show A Different World, and it was an episode they were reenacting Malcolm's point of view and Martin's point of view. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, it seemed like it was tongue in cheek. Okay, you do what you do.
Yeah.
I do what we do. At the end of the day, we're gonna hope this thing come together. But you play your game that way, and we're gonna play our game this way.
And you know what? And you know what's funny about that? Because you know I have an identical twin, right? And we usually on two different sides of the coin. So when I'm always for Houston Community Land Trust, she's always against Houston Community Land Trust. So we both have our passions about what we do and how we help people in two totally different realms. But at the end of the day, on my dad's on his last moments, he just said, y'all both got a part to play. So we both know we both got a part to play. We both totally different. Mm-hmm. Our ideas are different. I almost come to that point where we about to knock each other out. But then we have to remember, okay, you think like that, I think like this. Because everybody have their own group of people that they're working with and their own group of people that they influence. But you just got to figure out how to come together and make it work. You know, at some point you can't keep fighting because nobody's going to get nowhere. But we'll see.
I think at the end of the day, we spend too much time looking at what makes us different versus looking at what makes us the same. And let me tell you, so I had just today I have a great point. So I'm talking about this Senator John Cornyn commercial, right? Mm-hmm. So I was listening to Sports 610. I'm listening to Sports 610 because the Texans just won, and I want to hear them talk about the fact that the Texans, and I like football, and I'm into sports, right? But then I hear the commercials that they're playing, they're conservative commercials. Mm. So to me, being in business and understanding marketing, I'm like, oh, well, their fan base must be conservative, right? Mm. But I'm not conservative. I just like football. And then I was like, but yeah, they're conservatives and they're Democrats and everybody, we all like football. Yeah. So that's something that we could, we need to start looking at things that bring us together. You know what I'm saying? Like, then at the end of the day, people, man, you want to take care of your family.
Well, you need to boycott the NFL. Because they put Bad Bunny on the Super Bowl. No, and he put people that's not from my country on the Super Bowl. Yeah. Say, but he is from my country.
No. But listen, the only people that's gonna matter to is people that don't like football. In this country, there's a lot of people like football. Yeah. So he can say all that what he wants to say. At the end of the day, we don't care who performing at the Super Bowl. Okay, we just ain't gonna watch it.
Right.
This ain't the first time we see somebody perform that we ain't like.
Exactly. And just hop on whichever side you on and it's gonna work itself out.
Yeah, man. I'm rooting for who I'm rooting for anyway. But that's my point. Like, we need to start figuring out what
we do have in common.
Yeah, here's an exercise. Like, find the person that you just hate the most. You hate this person. I hate them, right? But then do an exercise. Try to figure out, if you didn't hate them, what do y'all have in common? Like, what is something that both of y'all probably care about?
Yeah.
And I watch it. It's gonna be a lot easier than you think.
Yes.
To figure that out.
Preaching to the choir.
I know. It's funny because I talked to a lady the other day. We had like 5 things in common, and then I got to that last thing. She's like, "Oh, but we don't have that in common." I'm like, "Look, but we got something in common."
One thing, you know what I'm saying?
But it's certain things.
You can't hold on to that one thing you don't have in common.
So.
So the way you got to talk about it, then let's talk about the stuff we are rocking together on.
Exactly.
But when sometimes you just have to
get over it.
Put that off, though.
No, that's not true. Like, you don't have to agree with what a person does. Like, you just ain't got to.
And then you don't have to surround yourself with them.
Right. You don't have to be around them.
Like, say for instance, let's see there was like a thing going around. It's Thanksgiving, but there's a child molester over there in the family. You inviting all these other people, and then you look at your mom like, "Mom, how can you have this man sit at this table cutting turkey, eating with us, knowing what he did?"
So
I can't abide by you.
So that person's still part of the family. Just got to either keep your eye on him or your eye on the children.
Yeah. All right. Don't go. Don't go. I'm like, I'll never eat
No.
Thanksgiving.
You know what? You'd probably be amazed at how many people sit at the table with you.
Yeah,
and in their background, and you don't really want to know about it.
Yes, and that's a big thing in a lot of families. You gotta keep that hush hush, but it's a lot of trauma keep being caused. So I'm saying sometimes that getting along is not worth it. And I'm the queen of getting along. Sometimes it's certain things where you just have to say, this is a hard boundary for me. I can't do it, and be okay with it.
Yeah.
You can go eat turkey down the street.
Yeah.
Just be okay with it.
That's true.
Well, so you saying if Trump invited you over for turkey dinner, you wouldn't go?
No, I wouldn't go.
He's not a child molester.
I wouldn't go.
He not a what?
Child molester.
I think
He does.
I think he. I mean, they said.
I think that's on the docket.
I wouldn't go, but I'm sure there's a lot of child molesters walking around that you don't know about.
Yeah.
But it's like if you know it, what are you gonna stand up for? And you do your own little part. You know what? My little part, Margaret's not gonna breathe the same air as you today. That's my little part.
That's some heavy judgment on people, though. Like, who gives
Man, maybe on another topic.
What'd you say, Jess? What'd you say, Jess?
I said maybe on another topic, but I'm
like it's time to move on, huh?
Margaret on that. I mean,
that's too heavy, huh?
Some things, yeah. Some things got their lanes.
It's like
we're keeping it real, keeping it raw.
What's that thing you're gonna stand up for? Like, take for instance slavery.
Okay.
It was some people that said, no, you dealing with slavery. We just can't be friends. We can't do this.
No, that wasn't true.
Or John Brown, hey, y'all, what y'all doing? Oh, I'm cutting heads off with them. We finna rise up. You can't be my friend. And then somebody like if you was back in the day,
right, and
you was unfortunately one of the enslaved,
right,
and then somebody who wasn't an enslaved person who wasn't of your same skin tone, say, you know what? Some of my best friends were slave owners, but you good. You know, let's go have a drink. You gonna go drink with me?
I might.
Okay, so me, I would not be like, they don't like my existence the way I came here. They want to subjugate me. I don't think those are good people for me to be hanging around. So I gotta stay far, far away because I don't want to get caught up.
All right, so it's funny you say that. So I'm reading this book called Fixing America. All right, and the chapter that I'm in is in racism. So in that chapter, he's actually kind of low key. I'm gonna use this word. I hate using it, but I'm gonna use it. He's kind of justifying slavery. He's justifying the 3/5 amendment. I mean, the 3/5 amendment.
Yes.
But here's the thing, though, Margaret. Here's the thing. As an engineer, the engineer part of my brain is like kind of understand, like, oh, okay, I see that. I see how there should have still been slavery.
Yeah, but you have
brainwashing you, brother.
You have to take your whole being apart to even do the gymnastics to get there.
No, I really don't. Like the way that he's explaining it, because he's talking about 1800 when the 3/5 amendment was implemented. And he's talking about how where the country was at that time, fresh off of a war with Great Britain, and how it could have been devastating if they'd went back to war at that time with the 3/5 compromise. And that if that would have happened, there would be no United States of America, that it would have just completely destroyed the country at that moment. So his argument is, at that moment, what was more important? Slavery, abolishing slavery, or having a country? What was more important? And that was what they were dealing with at that time. Should we vehemently get rid of this right here, because this could very well destroy the country based on what the circumstances were at the time in 1800? So should we do that, or should we preserve the country? That's what they were dealing with at that time.
And you know who didn't have a say in it?
Did not have a say in it at all.
So we ain't have a say in it.
And still don't.
Those people were like to the direct opposite of your being, and you can't let people just get over on you like that.
Well, they got over it until 1865.
So, but people who think crazy, you can't be around that. You can't. You just can't.
It was an economic decision. Slavery was an economic decision. Y'all understand that, right?
I mean, everything is economics. Everything's about money.
Yes.
Like, you know, but it doesn't make it right. I don't care about
Yes.
the way you treat people and do things. There's a way that you can do it you know what I'm saying, in a different way. I don't just how we aren't experiencing the same things that we have in the past, even though visibly, you know what I'm saying, the exact same way, though we experience it in other ways. No, it's proof that we can get past that. We don't have to do that part. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
We can still function and thrive in other ways. You know, it's greed and money that come into place and power. So
you can't be friends with everybody. I don't care if they do say it real nice and it works with your analytical brain.
But Margaret, I'm not saying be friends. I'm not saying be friends, but you can be agreeable with everybody. Like I feel like you can be agreeable with everybody.
You can.
So I can be agreeable.
I can agree to disagree.
Yes, you can be agreeable.
That's all I'm saying. So that means I can go out. I'll go to dinner with Trump. All right. I don't agree with the stuff that he does and how he behaves, but I can have dinner with the man. That's what I'm saying. I'll have dinner with Ted Cruz and John Cornyn and these other people, right? I ain't gotta agree with what they believe and any of that other stuff. We ain't gotta talk about that. Yeah. But you know,
just say, what am I there for then? If we ain't talking about it, I mean, if I'm not getting...
Who your team?
Who
Where your kids go to? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we got kids. We want what's best for our kids.
Yeah, and you can be in some rooms just to learn and see what is really going on and what can you take from that person that you could use in your own. Discernment. What'd you say, Margaret?
You have to use your discernment.
Yeah.
Hey, well, look. Sometimes you got to be that person in that room that you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't comfortable, but they need somebody at the table to be vigilant so you can come back to us and tell us what's going on.
And you have
that's what I said. Like, what am I doing here? If I'm not here to speak or get something, have a purpose, then I don't really just want to sit down at the table and have dinner with you. Like for what?
Right.
Yeah, nah.
That's why I think it's full circle. Because you have some that's like, no, I can't sit down with you. Some like you that's gonna sit down.
Yeah,
so hopefully you will come back and tell us.
But that's my point. Like I got to get in the room with them. Like I need to see what they're talking about. Like what's happening.
Okay, well you get on in there because then it'll be someone saying no.
Exactly.
And the ones that's saying no, we can go take care of business on another end. Well, so we'll contribute in another way.
Don't be waiting, hey Laverne. Don't be waiting on me to come back. Y'all gonna do something too.
You might not come back because you in the den full of snakes.
I'm coming back.
Yes, indeed.
I got your back, Mike. I'm gonna come in and see what's going on and see what I can do.
Just to be on the back end, figuring out how we gonna add to the kingdom another way.
You know what I'm saying? Man, that was good, man. We stayed on that thing for a minute. That's how it is when you get into these topics for sure. But let's hop on this real estate topic real quick, and then we're going to wrap the show up, man. This is a special edition. We have an amazing event coming up on the 18th. Yes. So let's talk about it. Real estate topic. What would you say to someone who's never been to the Real Estate Summit before? That what can they expect? This is our 6th year doing it, and everyone on the panel has been involved in it and has seen the growth. So let's talk about that.
I mean, if you're thinking about buying a house, you know, the reason that we put the Real Estate Summit together is to really help people deal with their fears and anxieties around real estate, just period. Like as real estate professionals, we recognize the power of this vehicle and utilizing it. So we wanted to create a space, and that's what the Real Estate Summit is all about. It's about creating a space where people feel comfortable and they feel safe. Looking into how, whether that's buying a house, whether that's selling their house, whether that's investing in real estate, there's a space that they know that experts are in, that information is there, resources are there, and that they can be comfortable bringing their fears and apprehensions and have conversations with people that are going to respect that and give them good guidance and good advice, and that they can trust the people that are there. Like it's a movement. It's about creating this space. So, you know, I'll say this, and then I'm going to pass it to somebody else. You know, if you're that person and you're thinking about buying, but you're afraid, you're thinking about selling, you're afraid of the market, you're afraid, you don't know if you're going to be able to sell, you're a buyer, you're afraid of interest rates, you're an investor, you're afraid of making a bad deal and losing your money, you know, bring that with you and come to this safe place that we've created. Mm-hmm. So when you walk away, you're walking away with a plan that you can truly execute to help change your life and impact those that love you. Like that's really what it's about when it comes to the Church Real Estate Summit. What are y'all thoughts?
Well, I think it's an excellent way just to get those questions that's like nagging you in the back of your mind, get them out. You have a lot of professionals there that can answer all these questions for you. And then you can just sit. I mean, it's a good time generally.
Yeah. And then, I want Margaret to tell, because Margaret, the story of Miss Dorothy and her husband and, how they were impacted because they came to it. You were the professional that helped them. Why don't you tell people about that?
Okay, so they
give us the
short version. Okay, so couple attended the summit. They had a property that they wanted to sell, but they also wanted to buy. So that can be a whole host of issues. People get really scared, like, how am I gonna make this happen? I'm still living here. Do somebody need to come first? What to do? Don't worry about it. They came to the summit. We sat down, we talked about it. We built a long friendship. They trusted me. I was able to give them guidance because they trusted what I was saying. So it wasn't no pushback. Like, no, we can't go over here. And it's like, no, Margaret, we trust you. They understood because they got a lot of knowledge at the summit. All aspects of the industry was there. They were able to get all those questions answered. At the end of the day, we got them into a new home, new construction. We sold their old home. So everybody was happy. At the end of the day, they went through all those processes that they went through the summit. So they had a little bit of knowledge of each of the industries that were going to be involved in their particular sales. And at the end of the day, it happened.
Yeah, and were they happy that they came and that it
worked out? They were happy. We still talking. So those people, I would have dinner with them. Mm-hmm.
I love it. All right, Laverne, you want to share?
Yeah, I think like Margaret said, when you come out to the summit, that's what I love about the first time I came out. There's everything that any kind of question you have, it will be answered at the real estate summit. Whether you're a buyer, seller, investor, heck, even if you're a real estate agent, that's how I got. That's why I joined with y'all. Coming as a real estate agent, I'm like, look at this culture of people, agents, and brokers that are doing it out here. I'm like, I need to be a part of that. And I was telling a young person that came on with us today, when you're a real estate agent already, with being with Brooks and Davis, you have access to what we're doing. And even somebody's like, well, monthly fees is nothing compared to all of the events that we have. And this is one of our major events that coming on with us now. You already have access to it in a couple of weeks. But I love it. I love all of the vendors and everyone that comes out to help us with the buying process. So
love it.
Yeah. Job, I second that. I mean, I think it's like with anything, if you're stepping into a new industry, I know for myself, I've always wanted to, if I step into something new, I want to surround myself with people of like-mindedness who are doing it. So when I don't feel like I don't have access to the resources, the knowledge, or, sometimes it could be a little scary. And I know with that being a major decision in a lot of people's lives when it comes from buying, selling, really all of it, even investing, because you're putting up so much. It's like, I just want to be around the people, who are like mine, who can, guide me, I can learn from, pull from, and just know that even if I leave, I can come back to. So I think that's important. And once you build trust, like how Margaret did with her clients, it's like, it's a special thing because Margaret's now handing her off to somebody else, maybe them off to somebody at the real estate summit. And that's, that gives that, what do they call it? Validation, not validation, but in a sense, it's
assurance,
credit, and credible and assurance. So I think it's a great event.
All right, well, yeah. So we're gonna have, we got some great partners that's participating with us here. I just did my interview with Rental Karma and Cullen. He's gonna be there. Our friends at Apex Mortgage, they're gonna be there. They're actually doing a pre-event for our agents the Thursday before. They're going to be there with a lot of resources. We have people from the city of Houston, the housing and development, so a lot of the down payment resources. Harris County is going to be there with their resources, Community Land Trust. So, as far as sellers, we got the tax assessors going to be there. You can get your property tax questions answered. They're going to be there as well. We'll have information from the Harris Central Appraisal District. That they're going to be there. Our investors, we have some, lenders that deal with investment funding. We're actually going to have a person there, Mr. Terrell Bilbo with Base. He's going to be there presenting on his actual project that you'll be able to invest in after we educate you. So if you're a first-time investor, and we have things there for the kiddos, right? So we have the Houston Fire Department going to have their Fire truck's going to be there. We have a local author who does children's books. He's going to be reading to the kids. Houston Public Library is going to be there. So bring your kids. That's how committed we are to making sure that we put you in a position where you can capitalize in this real estate space, because we know how powerful it is. So come to the summit, get what you need, change your life, and change the life of those that depend on you.
And there you have it, guys. You have it, man. Look, it's been a great show, man. I'm really excited about everything that's going on. I love the topic today. I love what's coming ahead for Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. So make sure you guys really do tap in with us, like, share, subscribe. Let everybody know about the Real Estate Happy Hour Live, BND TV, and the Real Estate Summit that we have coming on the 18th. But until next time, guys, next Tuesday at 2:30, you guys have a great one. Y'all be safe. And y'all be blessed. Say bye to the people, guys.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey there, if you're in the midst of a real estate journey, whether you're buying, selling, getting licensed, or already licensed, this video is just for you. I've got some outstanding news to share, so stick around. Considering buying a home? We're here to help. We offer, at no cost or commitment, to schedule a showing for any property in the Houston Metroplex. When you choose our firm, we'll be with you every step of the way, guiding you through the process. Want to learn more? Visit our website or give us a call at the number shown. If you're thinking about selling your home, we've got some great services to offer, again at no cost or commitment. We can provide a free neighborhood buying and selling activity report, showing you the recent market activity in your area. We also offer a free in-person property condition home evaluation, where one of our professionals will provide recommendations to help sell your home faster and for more money. When you choose our firm to sell your home, we'll ensure it reaches more active home buyers than any other realtor. To learn more about this, visit our website or give us a call at the number shown. Real estate agents. Are you ready to take your career to new heights with a brokerage that puts you first? At Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, we offer something no one else does, a powerful money-back guarantee. We believe in our support so much that if you don't close a transaction within 90 days, we'll refund every dollar you've paid to us. And if a year goes by and you still haven't closed, we'll even refund your payments to HAR, MLS, and Supra. Your success is our priority. At Brooks and Davis, you're not just joining a brokerage, you're becoming part of a community that's dedicated to your growth. Whether you're a licensed agent ready to elevate your career, or you're on your way to earning your license, we've got a place for you. Even if you are not a Brooks and Davis real estate agent, you can unlock the full potential of your real estate career by becoming a part of our free membership. Join our supportive family where you can grow, innovate, and be recognized. Embrace diversity as we reshape real estate with impactful solutions for all communities. Make a difference by engaging in local initiatives for a brighter future. Elevate your education beyond transactions and prepare for success, including taking the real estate exam. Enjoy accessibility and easy collaboration within our vibrant real estate community. And here's the best part, it won't cost you a dime. The only investment required is your time, the rest is on the house. Are you ready to soar? Join us now and let's make your real estate journey unforgettable. If you already have a real estate license, we invite you to explore the World Changers community. And if you're in the process of obtaining or interested in getting your real estate license, discover the exclusive opportunities waiting for you with the Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm Student Affiliate Membership. Visit the link on the screen today. Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, your trusted partner in real estate.